watch your new show cause it's very sublime. I'm so excited cause it really is time for 9 to 9. 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. Woo! So tell us what's new, now let me throw you a cue. It's 9 at 9.
All right, 9 at 9 time. I will start. Number 9, space may have a new sci-fi plot. The Blob is no longer Earth's problem. It's the International Space Station's problem. European scientists are sending up the slime next week. Not to be confused with the villain of the 1958 sci-fi film, this blob will be used to study the effects of the space station's environment. The single-celled blob has intrigued scientists because of its ability to perform cognitive tasks without a brain.
Oh, boy.
It can make decisions, it can sleep, it can navigate a maze, as well as transmit information to other slime molds.
What?
Tuesday's launch will be one of 6 experiments sent to the ISS to study the effects of radiation and weightlessness.
Did we miss the story that said there was a blob that could do all of this?
I guess so.
How long until it takes over?
I don't know.
All right, let's go to number 8. Have you ever traveled along the rainbow-colored trail, past the peppermint stick forest and the gumdrop mountain, dodging molasses swamp and the ice cream floats on your way to the candy castle? That's right, I'm talking about Candyland. Turns out Candyland was created in the midst of another devastating health crisis, the polio epidemic in the 1940s. So Eleanor Abbott fell victim to the disease, and then she developed the board game to help bring joy to others who struggled with polio.
Huh.
Wow, I
you
had
know.
no idea.
There you go.
They went through a crisis, produced a lasting game. We went through it and produced Fighting with Our Uncles on Facebook.
That's right.
Which could be a game as well, so there you go.
That's the next
Nobody
game.
wins that game, trust me on that one. Hey, number 7, take a look at what Bering Yachts calls its Pocket Explorer. Coming in at 85 feet, the Veronica is not exactly pocket size, but it's actually pretty small compared to other long-range ships. It cruises the ocean nonstop for 22 days. That's a range of roughly 4,000 nautical miles. It can fit 6 guests and an additional 4 crew members. The yacht is complete with 3 decks, a lavish interior, and an elegant main saloon. Right now, it's headed to Australia to explore the coast.
I wonder what that costs.
Have you guys ever seen that Below Deck show?
No.
No.
Nobody?
Sounds dirty. Is it
Yeah.
dirty?
Yeah, we don't watch
it's
that
like
kind of
crew
program.
members, so they follow crew members on shows like that.
With rich people on yachts? Is that how it works?
It's hilarious.
Huh.
We got to get all you guys on one.
Okay.
All right. All right.
No, you guys don't get it. You've never seen it. Okay,
No.
Pat, go.
Number 6, let's talk about the greatest basketball player you've never heard of. Well, some of you haven't heard of. This is Oscar Schmidt. The 6'9" shooting guard also played small forward. He played professional basketball longer than any other player in the world, 29 years. He is also considered to be the all-time leading scorer in the history of basketball with 49,737 points.
Wow.
He played in Brazil, Spain, and Italy. While playing in Italy, a young Kobe Bryant saw him play. Bryant said Schmidt was one of his childhood heroes and that he could have been one of the greatest NBA players of all time. Schmidt, nicknamed the Holy Hand of Brazil, was drafted in the same draft class as MJ, Hakeem Olajuwon, Charles Barkley, and John Stockton. The New Jersey Nets selected him as the 131st pick in the 1984 draft, but he never came to America, and he never played in the NBA.
Wow.
Yeah, I remember him playing
Why?
against the Dream Team in '92. I think that's
Oh,
the last
yeah.
picture was of. Yeah.
That's cool. And at number 5, it's time to listen up, because we've all been lied to. American cheese, it's a farce. Turns out the process for creating American cheese was invented in Switzerland. James Kraft discovered the process, perfected it, patented it, and then
Was that
brought
Kraft of the Craft guy?
Oh,
Probably gonna find out if you,
know,
keep reading.
I didn't
Sound
put that
like
together.
Robin now.
And then, wait a second, is that Kraft? The same Kraft from the mac and cheese? And then because of its long shelf life, it became all the rage. No, we didn't learn.
We didn't learn.
It's
I
gotta
wonder.
be.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
It's gotta be.
Well, let's
That looks
just
like
say
that
it
Kraft
is,
symbol.
and
It
if we're
is.
wrong, so
We'll
what?
get sued, yeah.
Sure. I like that.
All right.
I like that method. All right, number 4, how many Americans do you think floss every day? Any
Not enough.
guesses, guys?
Man, not
1%.
All right, so While you think it over, let me remind you, flossing removes food particles that stick to your teeth. If those food particles stay on your teeth, they of course create colonies of bacteria called plaque. Plaque promotes inflammation and gum disease and eventually hardens into tartar, which can wear away at your gums and bone and even cause tooth loss. So let's go back to the question, how many Americans floss every day? Don't look at the prompter, don't cheat.
I already looked, and
Yeah,
I'm
it
saying
looks-
that number is bogus.
That's
Yeah.
way too high.
1 in
much.
3, so they say 30%. I'll be honest with you, I do not floss every day. My dentist would kill me. It's the type of situation where you're sitting in the dentist chair and they're always like, how often do you floss? And you're like,
About an hour ago.
Did you hear about?
When you
Did you hear about
lie.
the guy who went to the dentist? The dentist asked him, "When's the last time you flossed?" And he said, "You were there, bro."
There you go.
Let's get Pat. You can have Pat. You can have that
I'm
one.
going to use that one.
You can have that one.
Wow.
There you go.
Marcus,
those
you should
kind of
open
jokes.
up for Pat
I know.
next time he's
It's good.
he's zany.
Yep.
Wow. Hey, number 3. Jimmy Carter may have been the only president who rode a motorcycle. He's rumored to be a regular road warrior before he took office. He gave up the hobby once he entered the political sphere, likely because of the security problem motorcycles pose to Secret Service. A few presidents, including George W. Bush and Bill Clinton, have been photographed on motorcycles, but they didn't actually ride them.
Posers.
Yeah, exactly. Joe Biden once said he was disappointed that he couldn't. Jimmy is a big music guy, too. Really big into music.
Huh, interesting.
And number 2, this may be the luckiest man in the world. Just a few months after literally coming back from the dead, Australian Bill Morgan struck gold twice on scratch-offs. In June 1998, Morgan was clinically dead for 14 minutes. After suffering a heart attack, he was in a coma for 12 days before he finally woke up. A year later, he won a brand new $30,000 car with a scratch-off ticket. Then, he was asked to reenact the moment during an interview with a television crew. As the cameras rolled, he won a jackpot of $250,000.
Wow.
He said buying scratch-offs was a weekly routine. Morgan bought a new house with the money, and he invested the rest of it. Congrats.
All right, number 1, let's take a minute and hang out with the opossum lady.
Hello. Are you ready for something new? We are. Welcome to Psychic Readings by Pearl, the dead squirrel. Or as we prefer to think of it, the ascended squirrel. Now, we thought it appropriate that our first guests be the apples. Oh, the apples have gotten big, but they're really glad to be here. Yes, they are.
Sound happy.
Okay. Now, before we begin,
A lot of people
I
think you
must
can't
first
domesticate an opossum,
release
but you can.
everything extraneous
proof.
to the process.
Next time you see one, just go over there and pick it up, take
Yeah,
it home with you.
go give
That's
it a
what I
hug.
say. Yeah, they love it.
Say it all out.
What is going
Did
on?
she find these in her backyard, or are they like?
You said opossum when you met opossum. The difference seems small, but it's clearly colossal. Opossum,
What a talent.
opossum. Ooh.
What do you think those keys are for in the back?
Does she have a wedding ring on? I got a feeling, dude.
Wow, I'm kind of intrigued by that program, actually.
Intrigued, scared, which one?
Yeah, I don't know. All right,
Fine.
that's 9 at 9.
Okay.